Hey everyone, I just wanted to make a quick video on how to make PBR textures in Krita. This is the second time I've done this now, but I was trying to figure out how to do this earlier, and I had a hard time finding any good videos on specifically making this in Krita, and some of the other softwares out there have different tools that aren't available in Krita, so I just wanted to make a quick video in Krita so that people doing this after me have a good resource to look at. So let me back up here. You just want to go File, New. You can use whatever size texture. In this one, I'm going to make a 1K texture. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to use these templates either. You can do a custom document and then just set the width. I would try to keep your PPI 300, but other than that, you can set your width and height for whatever you need to. I'm just going to use this for now. This just gives us a blank canvas, and I took pictures of the ceiling earlier, and I decided, looking through some of the photos, that this one was the best photo for what I wanted to do, so I can just insert this as a new layer, and then we need to zoom out and scale this way down to fit. See how that looks. It looks like it might be fine. And from there, we're going to go to filter. We're going to go to start, mix. I don't know how that's pronounced actually, but here you want to go into arrays and tiles, and then go down to make seamless. If you already have a seamless texture, then you can just use that. Otherwise, you can use one of these make seamless options. Sort of mess around with the settings to get something in the preview that you like. This looks good. I've got frame size 67, patch size 11, blend size 1, frame is set to outer, and then equalize light set to 100. You just want to kind of make sure that it looks even and there's no like dark edges or harsh lines. You can just apply that. And this just gives us a loopable texture that we can use. And then if we want to, we can go to view and then view wraparound mode, and this just views the whole texture. And then not too big of a deal, just something that is worth knowing about if you need it. Now I'm going to go ahead and lock this layer, and we can get rid of this other one. And just for the sake of keeping everything organized, I'm going to make some groups here. This isn't crucial. I just like to try to keep my stuff organized because later on it seems to speed up the process. I'm going to drag this on the bottom. I'm just going to name the first one diffuse, not capital. Diffuse. This one is going to be height. This one is metallic, and the last one is normal. Now this texture isn't really a metallic texture, but just in case you are doing this with a metallic texture, I'm going to show you how to do that anyways. So I'm just going to duplicate this layer. I'm going to drag it into the groups. Again, you know, you can do this however you want. You just want to make sure that you're keeping everything separated so you're not overwriting other stuff that you're trying to do. And we're just going to collapse some of this other stuff that we don't need right now. Save it for later. I'm just going to call this stucco diffuse. Enter. Good enough. I'm going to hide this last layer and then unlock that because I just realized that I copied the lock status to all those layers. And I'm just going to quickly save this so that we have a backup. Stucco. That's fine. Actually, I'll name it 1K just so I have the resolution saved. Now, so we're on our diffuse selected down here. So we're just going to go to, well, actually, before I do that, the first thing I want to do is I know with this texture it needs to be a little whiter. So just to do that, I'm just going to go to filter, adjust. I'm going to go down here to levels. And I'm just going to kind of drag this down a little bit just to white this out a little bit. Not necessary, just depends. I think it looks, with this specific texture, it looks a little bit nicer. So now we just need to go to filter, start. Wait. Just cancel that. This actually is good to go. Yeah, so we already did that part. So with this, if you want to export this, let's hold file save as, and then instead of, you'll change the file type, we'll go to TGA image, and then in the name of this we'll just throw the diffuse so that in whatever program you're throwing this into later, you can see by the name what you need, and this will pop up a warning, and it's not anything. You just ignore it and hit OK. Now we can hide this and then collapse that, open this up, show this one. Now let's call this stucco height. Now we're going to go to filter, adjust, and we want to desaturate this. Go to lock layer, filter, adjust, desaturate, and then the default for this is fine for what we're doing. And then we're going to go back into filter, adjust, and we're going to go into levels here. And so this is going to set sort of your height map of the texture. The black area, the more black you have, the smoother it's going to be, and then the whiter you have it, the rougher it's going to be. So this is a pretty smooth texture, so we can just drag this out of here and get a lot of the white out. Just depends. That looks good. Leave that, and then you can do the same thing with that. So we'll just file, save as, call this height, save, same warning, just ignore it, make that visible, collapse that, open this up, remember to unlock this one, name this metallic. This doesn't really matter. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this. This is the same exact thing as the height though. So we're just going to go into filters, adjust, desaturate. Okay. filters, adjust, levels, and then the way this works is the blacker it is, the less metallic it will be, and then the same, so you can adjust this however, if you wanted to have like a super metallic picture, we can drag this way up, make it super white, drag it back just to get a little bit of the texture in there, wherever you want. Okay, file, save as, Stucco metallic. Okay, most of the things, like if you're not using metallic texture, you don't even need to put it in, and you can just completely ignore it. So we'll just hide that. Drag this down. So this one's going to be Stucco metallic. And with this one, we're just going to go to filters, and then we're going to go to edge detection, and then height to normal map. Remember that you lock the layer, go back, filter, edge detection, height to normal map. And there's a lot of different settings in this. I don't know the specifics on how much this will change it. I believe you just leave that blue. For the most part, I just left this default earlier, and it worked great. So I just hit OK on that, and then you have your normal map. Do the same exact thing. Just save as. And then I just realized that I typed that wrong. Oh well. We'll just call this normal. And then let's go ahead and save the whole project, change this back to Krita document, and save this just so we don't lose everything. If you don't like how something turned out, you can just come back in here and adjust the values and save it again. But that's pretty straightforward, and then you can just take those files that we just exported and import those into Unity or Blender, wherever you need, and that should make great material for you.